That always improves people's moods. So, whatever you can do, if possible, to change that environment. And then also, number 7, you want to pursue your passion and your passions. So either your passion or your passions, whatever it motivates you, you want to put that into your schedule. That could be a hobby, but it also could just be something that you embrace unto yourself. Could be like a spiritual thing, could be anything, but it's your own passion that you have that's outside of work. So you want to pursue that. And honestly, if money motivates you very highly, you have to choose something besides money. So, if you're working, because most people are working for money, and that's fine. If you're also very passionate about money, and then it's going to double up. So it's work and money. It's all just going to be the same thing. So you probably want to pick something that's not just money. All right. Number 8, very simple. Get more sleep and take a nap. So if you are working yourself ragged, just sit down and decompress and put yourself or try to get yourself some sleep. That could be a short nap. It could even be as much as just turning out the lights and putting on, some music in your headphones and listening to that in the dark. And maybe you'll fall asleep, maybe you won't, but it's time for you to just kind of decompress. So obviously real sleep is best, but not everyone is able to just fall asleep on a dime. I'm one of those people. So do your best just to rest and relax yourself. And then number 9 would be to work out. So, exercise. When you exercise, it releases a lot of positive endorphins and such in your body. It lets your body know that you're alive, and, you feel better about yourself after a workout. So, not only do you get the benefits of just what working out will give you, but also just the fact that you is going to motivate you more as well. All right, and then number 10 would be take mini breaks. So, connect with nature or spirituality during these mini breaks. You can take 15-minute breaks. You can, as I mentioned, you can listen to a song, you can go outside, you can say a prayer, whatever is in your heart to do during that time. Do that. Something that, again, is outside of just, work and, the motivation of making money. And then lastly would be, enjoy a hobby that's either helping you with your OnlyFans or is outside completely of your OnlyFans, but, enjoy something that's just for you, something that just you enjoy, that will bring you new motivation to come back to your work a lot stronger than you were before. Okay, so here's also just some ideas on mixing up your OnlyFans work week. Okay, so one would be set tasks, but add in a new one daily. So you definitely want to be consistent. We've talked about that in the podcast. Consistency of purpose, doing, basically the same things all the time, showing up. Very important. But if you're looking to prevent burnout, which you should, you want to make sure that there's at least one new task every single day. So if you've been consistently, if your goal is to work on Twitter every day and Reddit every day, throw in something like YouTube, that's completely different than maybe you're just going to make one video, a month. And so you throw in, YouTube, or you throw in another marketing channel that you can do, or you jump on, a community post and start posting, to talk to other creators. You do something that's a little different, in your schedule, something a little bit to look forward to. So it's not just consistently the same exact thing every single day. And then that leads into 2, which will be try something totally new each day to look forward to. So, if you are looking at spending, a half hour on some new piece of content or somewhere to put somewhere you've never, ventured out before, you're going to get excited about that. It's going to be something to look forward to either in your week or in your day, regardless of whether or not it works or it doesn't work from a marketing standpoint. If you tried it, you learned something, but it gives you some sort of motivation to continue working because you can look forward to that. Obviously, the more things you create, the more you end up, responsible for. So just again, don't overburden yourself by, starting a new marketing channel every single day, everywhere. You can kind of overwhelm yourself in that regard, but just make sure that you try to do something new, put yourself out there in a new way with your marketing or your content every day. And then 3, try to work outside or in a new environment. So we went over in the avoid burnout part of this podcast about changing your location, but I would definitely say working outside or in a new place, especially if you record your content in the same place or you do your marketing in the same place. Most marketing can be done now with a phone. So go on outside and do your marketing. Breathe in some fresh air or vice versa, like I mentioned. But you want to go ahead and change your location. All right, number 4 would be speak with other creators to feel less alone and bogged down. So definitely other people who are going through, similar situations, it helps to talk to them. That's why people have support groups out in the world. People like to hear from other people who are experiencing similar frustrations or similar burnout. So you definitely want to try to have a group of other OnlyFans creators that you speak to, not necessarily regularly, not all the time, but when you have the need to discuss something that maybe only you can understand and another creator can understand, you want to be able to do that. Speaking and talking to other people about your frustrations always helps, with your mood and preventing burnout. And then number 5, post some tasks way ahead of time. So again, if you have your marketing or your content banked, you feel better, you feel relieved, and it gives you more opportunity to try out new things because you're not just doing the same marketing routine every single day. So if you know that you can go ahead and get some things scheduled ahead of time, go ahead and do that. There are some things you can't do. You can't retweet something that hasn't already been posted. So you can't do that, for instance. You have to post it and then you have to retweet it, that kind of thing. But there are plenty of things across all marketing and content creation that can be done ahead of time. And that way it frees you up to do some new creative things that will help you prevent burnout. And then number 6, only do one task a day you don't enjoy. This one's hard. You might be doing your marketing, your content creation, etc., and you might have 4 or 5 tasks I hope that you don't enjoy. I hope not. But there's always 1 or 2 that are absolutely, you just go, gosh, do I have to do this? And you have to do it. So, try to schedule that you're only going to do that maybe one of those things a day. If that means you have to schedule it across the week, do it. Again, mental health is more important than whatever little task isn't getting done for 1 or 2 days. That will help you a lot. You can focus on the things you enjoy. Again, whatever you go out and do, whatever you put into the world, you get back. So if you end up working on a marketing channel or endeavor that you don't enjoy, you're going to get more of it, more and more and more, because you're going to succeed on that particular platform. And now you're going to be expected to do even more of something that you don't enjoy at all. So try to limit it. There are certain tasks you have to do, and, just don't get yourself bogged down to where now you're doing something you don't enjoy 4 or 5 times a day, because now you've put a lot of energy into it. So I would definitely suggest scheduling that you don't do, tasks you don't enjoy any more than 1 a day. And then lastly, reward yourself on even small achievements. So it doesn't matter if the world thinks 1,000 followers or a lot of followers or 100 followers are, or if 5 subscribers are a lot. It doesn't matter. It matters to you So that's all that matters. So you should reward yourself, and it's the smallest thing. It doesn't mean, you get an ice cream bar out of the freezer, but whatever it is, sit there and trust me, when you eat that ice cream bar, it's going to taste so good because it's going to represent your hard work. And that means every single time that you achieve any goals, and I would definitely put that in your marketing calendar overall, that what you're going to get when you achieve different goals, even if it's the smallest thing in the world, it will mean a lot to you, and it will help with your mental health, and it will help with preventing burnout, because, when we compare ourselves to the most successful person, it's no good. As I've gone over, it does in previous podcasts, it doesn't help you. You're only competing with yourself. So if you can reward yourself when you do even the smallest achievements that are important to you, you will find that it will help you with preventing burnout. Okay, well, I hope this episode has been helpful. Again, this episode was Preventing OnlyFans Burnout. Again, my name is Richard Lewis. I am the founder of OnlyFans Hero, an upcoming platform called Stripper.fan. You can find this podcast on Instagram at OnlyFans Secrets Podcast. You can also find us on Reddit at the subreddit of r/OnlyFans Secrets, which is a marketing community on Reddit. You can also find us on OnlyFans itself at onlyfans.com/OnlyFansHero. Please subscribe and follow us for free on there. You get the latest updates on this podcast. We're also now on TikTok at OF Secrets Podcast, which is exciting. We're continuing to post videos on there and working to figure that particular marketing channel out. And you also, as always, can find us on Twitter at OnlyFans Hero, which is a daily free promotion. We do hourly, actually, free promotions for creators. We grow by 500 followers a day on that account at OnlyFans Hero, both subscribers and fellow creators. So please jump on at OnlyFans Hero. Also, you can reach out to me directly at OnlyFans Hero with any questions, ideas for episodes, thoughts about the podcast, questions that you want included in the next Sunday Secrets episode, where we answer questions from you guys that you have. Also, if you can leave reviews for this podcast, super helpful wherever reviews can be left. Certainly on Apple and Spotify. And I really, as always, appreciate you guys listening to this podcast. Please continue to do so. Please continue to subscribe. And I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and do your absolute best to prevent burnout.